Hey guys, it's Juliana here with Juliana M Fitness. Even get started on the video, disclaimer. I have a sore on my nose that's bugging me, okay? I know. And what is that on your nose? No, they've been blowing my nose so much because I was sick last week that I actually created a scab on my nose. Okay, anyways, get back to the video. Today, I am recording what got me started on my fitness journey, what made me interested in even going to the gym in the first place, became a passion, and how it's just now become a huge part of my life. I don't really feel like I share a lot with you guys about like what got me even like interested in it or when me start going to the gym. So I want to just like make a sit down video with y'all. We're gonna spill the tea, go over what happened over the past couple. Started from when I graduated high school back in 2017, and I was actually a vegan at the time. I had been vegan for about 3 years. Definitely make another video about like my experience being a vegan, because you guys, I wasn't just vegan, I was like actually fruitarian, where all I ate was fruit. Yeah, I know. Okay, so just trying to focus on cardio. I was going to the gym at the time, you guys, but your girl didn't know what she was doing. I went to the gym and I would just go on the treadmill, or I would like kind of go over to the weights, but I wouldn't really actually venture over there. I would legit like walk over to the weight section and be like, wow, this is scary. Like I would see buff people over there and I was like, nah, that's not for me. So then I'd go back to the cardio. I've kind of been going to the gym prior to going to college. But when I graduated high school and I moved into my college residency, I went to U of A. That's when life kind of hit me about I could not sustain being vegan at a college dorm. Like how expensive it was to be vegan, the food I had to buy, like it was just like starting to become very stressful for me. And at the same time that I was stressing about my food, I also had met somebody who was in a dorm like down the street from me who became my boyfriend. You guys, this is kind of how it started. This is my just follow along, okay? We would walk to the gym together because it was just like right down the street from my dorm, and he would show me where the like squat section was, and the gym was always super packed there, like just a bunch of gym bros and gym girls like looking good and just being like, wow, like how do these girls look really good? And at the time too, my ex would be like, yeah, see that girl right there, like she looks really good. I know, you guys, that's toxic, but at the time I remember just being like, well, how did she get like that? Like what made her look that good? And of course I don't condone anything of comparing one girl to another, but at the time I was just fascinated. Like it sparked my like curiosity, like what are they doing? But at the time too, I was also super shy, so I would just kind of stay in my corner at the gym, and that's when I kind of did start weightlifting, but I only did like squats, and I would just do like the squat bar and like sometimes some lunges. I would like stay in my little corner because I was too nervous to venture off into the gym. I didn't know what the equipment was for. Every gym beginner goes through that phase where you just kind of like stay in your little corner. And my outfits, you guys, like I have some pictures at the time that I was at the U of A gym, and I never really had like cute gym outfits, so that was another thing I was insecure about. On top of that, I had stopped being vegan, and I kind of just went like binging on food, and it was like emotional eating at the time. Controllable, like I remember before class, you guys, I had this tub of like, I had like a little mini fridge in my dorm, and I had like a tub of macaroni and cheese salad. I remember like I wasn't even hungry, but I just ate like half of it, and that's probably like 2,000 calories right there. that I just ate because I was super stressed. Whenever I would overeat, it would make me guilty, so I would go to the gym and weightlift more, and it kind of became like this cycle of I felt like I needed to gym more because I was eating more, comparing me a lot to girls at the campus, and it just brought up like a spark in me of being like, I want to change my physique and I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know how, but clearly these girls are in the gym and this is like the physique that is admirable, so I'm gonna kind of just start doing what they're doing. And that's when I really started like YouTubing videos, how to like work out, how to build your legs, like what to do to get a small waist, like, you know, all the beginner workout stuff. So I kind of was like just dabbling into it. Then after I left U of A, I didn't end up finishing at the university because it was just super expensive over there. So I moved home and I was pretty depressed when I moved home from college because I felt like a failure. Like, I felt depressed because why did I even put myself through all that just to have my parents like see me move back home? And it was just super depressing, and the only thing I really could find that like kind of let me make that an outlet was the gym. And I would go like super weird hours of the day, and I would like go at like 1 a.m. to the gym that was like, there was like a little like Desert Fitness down the street from where I lived. And I didn't necessarily have like a workout plan, but in the beginning for like the first year, all I hit was just legs. Like I would hit legs almost every day, probably like 5 days a week, and then I would like once in a while start dabbling in upper body, and I would like just throw in a quick bicep workout after my leg day, or I would leg press machine, and then I would go and do like lat pull downs, and I didn't even know what it was for. I would just go and hit lat pull downs because that's what I saw people doing. And at the time too, there was this girl that apparently had been talking about me. I didn't know who she was. I never met her, I never saw her, I wasn't in any classes with her, but at the time that I lived at home with my parents, apparently she had been talking crap about me when we were in college and saying to my ex at the time, like, oh wow, how can you even stand to date her? She's so like weird, she's not even pretty, like her body's not that great and stuff. And he told me what she had said about me. And you guys, I'm not even joking when I say this. Her talking crap about me motivated me. Like, I was like, all right, bet. Like, I am going to hit the gym so hard that you won't even recognize me. Like, it sparked a fire in me, and I was like, if she can talk crap about my body and I don't even know her, then that's all the fire I need right now to make my body even better. So when I found that out, I remember I just started hitting the gym more and more, and it was kind of a motivation for me because I found out someone was like watching me, and I was like, all right, watch, go ahead. And as I'm like lifting weights and I'm seeing some results, I am starting to get people like noticing and complimenting and being like, wow, you know, you're starting to look good, like you're starting to build some legs, like, you know. And it motivated me more. And I was like, into the gym, and also let me start eating differently, because I was feeling like bloated, and I was feeling like, you know, what am I doing that's not making me look the way these girls are looking on like Instagram or something, that they work out and I work out, but why am I not looking like that? Working out way longer than I ever had been, so of course they look different. But at the time though, I felt like I was not where I wanted to be, but I was liking my body at least a little bit more. And then I met someone who kind of changed my view of weightlifting. Like probably about 2 years I had been going to the gym and doing leg workouts. He told me at the time, he's like, well, why would you only do leg workouts? Because the girls that you're admiring on Instagram also hit upper body. And I was, no, I don't need to do upper body. And he was like, well, if you want a full physique, why would you only work half of your physique? And I was like, oh, I guess you're right. You want a full physique. And I was like, yeah, that's actually kind of a good point. That was like the first time I really started considering doing upper body days. And I go to the gym and I'm hitting upper body days, but I hit upper body days that hard, or I would kind of, I started like losing motivation because, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling really that great in my body, so I wouldn't want to go to the gym. Dabbling in upper body days, and I was doing lower body days, and I think as time went by, I just made it a habit, and I started seeing results, and people really started noticing my results that I was getting, and it motivated me. It was like, okay, this is more motivation to keep doing what I'm doing and train harder. It's really just about making it a momentum thing. Like, you have to just make momentum in the gym in order to start seeing results. And that's what I really had to do, was just, I mean, of course, fired up because I wanted to change my body and I was overeating, so I wanted to make up for it in the gym. But at the end of the day, it's really about just making momentum and making it almost like just a habit. And once you start seeing results, you guys, it becomes like, this is fun. Like, this is what I'm gonna start seeing. I wanna see how far I can push it. Really what got me into wanting to do a show was I had been weightlifting and seeing great results, and I wanted to take it to the next level. And if bodybuilding was for me, I was gonna keep pursuing it. And then about the end of 2021, I remember just praying to God, like, if you want me to get into bodybuilding, then open up doors for me and bring the right people into my life. And that's when I met my boyfriend, Jay, and he's really pushed me in the gym. He's encouraged me. He's reminded me of that I'm a champion. I'm a beast in the gym, like, you know, pushing me. Met my coaches at Total Transformation, Jamal and Missy. And I've met so many amazing people who have stepped on stage before, and just picking their brains, what do they do? It's really opened up my eyes to so much of bodybuilding, and it's made me fall in love with the sport. Guys, there's so many like details in between that I could go into, but this is really just the beginning to kind of how it led me to what I'm doing now. And that's what I want to share with you guys. Hopefully I can share my passion of bodybuilding, and it can inspire someone to just go ahead and get started in weightlifting and changing their physique, because it is not only physical transformation, it's also a mental transformation. So without dragging the story on too much, I will go ahead and end it here. I will make another video on maybe kind of how I was vegan, experience being vegan. Also, I did have an eating disorder. I dealt with anorexia for quite a while before being vegan. So I have a long history of just eating disorder and vegan and getting off of being vegan, and then yeah, there's a lot to it. I will end the video here, and thank you so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and click the like button down below, subscribe, and leave a comment down there what you guys want to see more of. And yes, I'll be getting a new camera soon. I know I've been saying that, but I really do want to get a new camera soon so I can record better content for y'all. Anyways, love you guys. Bye.